Choose which team you'll begin your franchise with. The menu on the left lets you adjust your league settings and where to start your franchise. Preseason, choose which team you'll begin your franchise with. The menu on the left lets you adjust your league settings and where to start your franchise. Jaguars and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Victory going for Reynolds with you. That's Cam Little set to start this. Off we go from a rain-soaked Acrisure Stadium. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Steeler offense ready to take the field for the first time. They'll be led out by a young man who's making a name for himself, their rookie quarterback.
You can't say enough about this young rookie quarterback, Mike. I mean, to lead your team to the division championship, hosting a home playoff game, I mean, there's not many rookie quarterbacks that could check those boxes. Now, he's a win here at home from elevating his status to a whole nother level.
Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. From the gun, it's Jones. Throwing it out wide, and Metcalf has it. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. It's third down coming up. Working from the gun, it's Jones. His first catch of the Wildcard game, and good for a first down.
First and 10 of the 45-yard line.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. If you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
They'll stay on the ground with 1. And I don't think he got that wrapped up in the line of scrimmage, and now you're looking at third down.
No gain on the play. Brings up third and 1.
He'll try and run it here with 1. And that's not going to work either. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. It's going to bring up fourth down.
That's a heck of a stop by this defense early in this game, Mike, and it sets up a decision for the offense. You might be a little too far away to attempt a realistic field goal, but you might be a little too close to get anything out of the punt game. I think I'm keeping the offense on. I'm trying to extend this drive, and I'm being aggressive here. So the offense found themselves in a little bit of no man's land. They were too far for a field goal attempt, but too close to attempt a punt, so they decided to be aggressive early and go for it on fourth down. But it was the defense that turned them away with a huge stop to start this game.
The Jacksonville offense ready to go to work for the first time. Leading them out, the former number 1 overall pick back in the 2021 draft, it's Trevor Lawrence.
Getting your team into the playoffs, that's step 1. But now if this quarterback's going to lead them to victory today on the road, hostile environment, he's got to play mistake-free ball, operate the offense, get in and out of the huddle. And when he has opportunities to make plays downfield, he has to make her.
12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
Jaguars.
Little run. It's the man from Virginia Tech, Patient Chisholm. But this is taken in by a teammate. In motion comes Thomas. Lawrence now on second down. That's into the hands of Travis Etienne. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it third and 2.
He'll look to pick it up with Tootin. But he goes nowhere. Ball doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up fourth down.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but Give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
Lawrence to throw for it on 4th down. That's caught over the middle by Thomas. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
That's good for the Jaguars. 1st down.
Lawrence going to give it to Chayton. He'll try to keep his footing. Manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Right back to Chayton. Finding space at the 15. He's taken down just shy of the 10. 17 yards, the gain there. That's good for a Jaguars. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Another run here with Chayton. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Lawrence gives this one to ETN. Making guys miss, and he's in. Travis Etienne, touchdown Jaguars. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finished it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off.
His 6 is good. Makes the score Jaguars 7. Steelers nothing.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. The Steelers offense ready to see the football for the 2nd time. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Shotgun now for Jones. He'll find his big target. Pat Fryermuth. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Throwing now is Jones. Pressure gets there. He'll go down. There's a penalty flag down as well. This could very well be a hold. On the ground, it's Warren to start the drive. Shows off a little footwork, winding his way for a run of 8. Play is stopped. We have an injury to one of the Jaguars. Medical staff going to take a look, see if he can continue here in this wild card round. 3rd and long. Now, Jones. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down. So the Steelers ready to kick this one skyward. As he'll take this a yard or 2 into his own end zone. That's taken in at the 50. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The Jaguars offense ready for their 2nd possession. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
The best thing thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
They put Strange in motion. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
They'll go. Newton. And he's going to have the Jaguars first down as they manage to convert. That'll keep this drive alive.
And the Jaguars.
And these plays, the decision on what they're going to call, Mike, it was decided days ago. They have on that play call sheet that you see from the offensive coordinator, they have an entire...
The ball's out. How about that? Quarterback able to spot the ball on the ground, gets on it, and keeps it for the offense. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
And 15.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Oh, he tried to swing it outside, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Chance to tie the game or even take the lead.
I've been around certain quarterbacks, Mike, that love throwing the ball in the rain, and other quarterbacks who are very uncomfortable. It looks like this one kind of got out of his hand, a little wonky, and that ball gets away from you just enough. It's going to end up falling into the wrong hands and go the other way.
Steelers offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They can get back into this quickly now. Very short field ahead. It is 1st and 10. Over the middle, Metcalf has it. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal.
That's good for a Steelers 1st down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Here's Warren. A 2nd effort, and he is in. Jalen Warren. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Trying to take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. You're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
Chris Boswell on for the point after. Through the rain, the kick is good. And the Steelers will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all tied 7 apiece, and the kick's away. This fielded at about the 9. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Jaguars offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with 1st down. On the ground, it's Tootin to start the drive. And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
This run straight ahead for ETN. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
It's a loss of a yard.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss.
And now for a second time, he loses the football.
Recovered by the Steelers.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that. To kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
On the handoff, this is one. Trying to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of two.
Jones gonna try his throw on third down. Metcalf hauls in that one. Play is stopped. We have an injury to one of the Jaguars. Medical staff will take a look, see if he can continue here in the wild card round. 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Warren.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Once again, it's Warren. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
And that is incomplete. Gabe Davis, the intended receiver, and it's going to be 4th down. Here comes Chris Boswell to try a field goal. This a 31-yard attempt. He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Steelers will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead. Back out is Boswell following the field goal. He'll send this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Jaguars offense and their running back, Facial Tootin, heading back for their next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Here's Lawrence to throw. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Lawrence now. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
And 10 yards.
Lawrence. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells you, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
On the return, it's Austin. And this winds up a very nice return. He's able to get up past the 40-yard line. The Steelers' offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Here's Jones. There's a short one caught by Fryermuth. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. A carry here for 1. They managed to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. Caleb Ransoff in on the tackle. It's going to be 3rd. They need 1.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Oh, there's movement up front. That's going to make this 3rd down a lot tougher. So, instead of 3rd and short, it's now 3rd and 6. Back to throw is Jones. And on 3rd down, that ball's incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Here comes the Jacksonville offense now, heading back onto the field. They'll do so with 1st and 10. In motion is Hunter. Play action now. It's Lawrence. This pass is caught by Thomas. And it'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 23
Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a 1st down.
1st down. It's a gain of 23 yards. And a Jaguar 1st down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Play is stopped. We have an injury to one of the Jaguars. This would be a big loss, and we'll see if he can continue here in the divisional round. Now 2nd down throw for Lawrence. He finds his tight end. That's Brenton Strange. His first catch of the Wildcard game. And good for a 1st down.
And the Jaguars 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On the give, it's Newton. And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, taking his way forward for a gain of about 4. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 5. Hand off. It's Newton. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. 1st down, Jacksonville.
Jaguars 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Running left side with Newton. He'll get this ahead for about 3. Jack Sawyer up to make the tackle. From the 20, here's 2nd and 6.
At the Steelers' 20-yard line.
Up the middle, here's ETN. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. We'll try to keep the drive rolling, facing 3rd and 6. To throw is Lawrence. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. It has looked to be on target. No catch. And now 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
Little's kick is good. And the Jaguars will level the score at 10 apiece.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here, able to pick that one first.
Here comes comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Warren. And that one shut down pretty quickly. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
To throw is Jones. Here's a screen set up for Warren. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
And the Steelers first.
Here's Warren. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Jones. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Josh Hines-Allen in there for a loss of 5 on the sack, and now it's 3rd down. Gun, it's Jones. That's out wide to Warren. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. 1st and 10 now from the 36.
That's good for us Steelers. First down.
A give. Here's Johnson. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 5. Here's a handoff to Warren. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. 1st down away to the 26-yard line. And here's 3rd down. To throw, it's Jones. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here, as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming.
A 44-yard attempt.
That one, doinks off the left upright, no friendly bounce. It's no good. And this will remain a tie ball game.
You could see the body language of the kicker, Mike. Once it left his foot, he was kind of leaning. He was trying to bring that one back towards the middle. But that's the sound you dread as a kicker. It reverberates around the stadium, off the upright, no good.
Lawrence now to throw on 1st down. Whoa! And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6. 2 minutes to play here in what's been an even 1st half. Back with more of the AFC playoffs after this. In motion is Hunter. 2nd down, Lawrence. To the right side, hauled in by Myers. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Derek Harmon, he gets into drop in. It's a loss of 8.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
Lawrence now on 2nd down. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. 3rd and long.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 13.
Now Lawrence. He's got a man. That's Travis Hunter. He's getting brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
And And that was just a simple read that time. He knew his guy was going to come open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave. All he had to do was let the play develop and then deliver a strike to pick up the first down.
And he's going to have a Jags first down. No problem there. They get the first by plenty on that 4th and inches. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
A 3-yard pickup.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That's brought in by Myers. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
A 49-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Jaguars get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone. Scott Hansen here in our thankfully dry studios in Orlando. That's obviously not the case at the stadium, where the rain continues to play a factor in this game. Who will take better advantage of it in the second half? To find out the answer, let's go back out to the stadium and rejoin our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Chris Boswell.
Hey, Scott, thank you. Rain only intensifying now as the teams have come back out. This figures to be a wet and wild second half to come. The Jags offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Here's Lawrence. He's going to keep it himself.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his 1st and 2nd reads, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A gain of 11 on that one. That's good for a Jaguar. First down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Right back to Jensen. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. 13 more on that carry. He is churning out the yards. And another first down. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Another run here with Tootin. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain. Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 40-yard line.
In motion comes Thomas. Back to throw. Lawrence. That's taken in by Thomas. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and
now here's Lawrence. Got his man. It's complete to Thomas. 11 yards on the connection there. First down, Jacksonville.
Jaguars, first down. A gain of 11 on the play.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
From the 21, here is 2nd and 6. Lawrence gives this one to ETN. And he'll pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up third down.
At the 16-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
Oh, there's movement up front. That's going to make this third down a lot tougher. Lawrence from the gun here on third down. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
And the Jaguars first down. First and goal, Jacksonville.
Here's a run. And he'll take this one in. Facial shooting. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half.
Steelers 10.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. There's Mike Tomlin, the longtime head man in Pittsburgh. His Steelers get set to take over once more. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Now a play fake. Jones. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Devin Lloyd on the coverage defensively.
Shotgun now for Jones. The coverage right there. And it's knocked away. Incomplete.
It's his ability to change direction. He's able to go from his back pedal to then driving that route fast enough that he gets to the ball immediately as it arrives, and he's able to knock it down.
And this ball incomplete on third down. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And that'll set up 4th down. Steelers getting ready to put this one away. Be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. Liam Cohen there, the head coach of the Jaguars, his guys set to take over once more. They're going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. 1st and 10. In motion comes Thomas. A first down throw for Lawrence. He will find Thomas. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Lawrence going to give it to Jim. Look at him stay on his feet as he's able to shimmy his way for a gain of about 5. 3rd and a yard.
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
They'll try and run for the first with ETN. 11 yards as they move the chains.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a Jaguars first down.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Jaguars first down.
Run over center now with Tootin. That's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7.
There on the tackle. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Now a handoff. ETN. Not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. 3rd down. Way to go.
And it's 3rd down.
on the pickup. That's good for a Jaguar first down.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Jaguars first down.
There's a big conversation going on right now around the NFL about what is the true value of having a run game. And I've always thought it comes down to being good at three situations. Can you run the ball in the fourth quarter with a lead? How well can you run the ball on the goal line? And then in this case, how well can you run the ball in short yardage situations? This play here, Mike, is just all about the get off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
And this will be incomplete punt. There's a flag back in the backfield where the quarterback is. They may have got him after he released the ball. They can still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. They'll run. It's 2. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on first and second down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground will kick a field goal. That's a win for the defense.
Converted twice on third down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a third time? And he can't get away. Down he goes. Back to 16.
He has to do a better job identifying where the pressure is coming from, Mike, before the ball is snapped. He's got to get this ball out of his hand to his outlet, to his hot receiver. But then once he senses the pressure, he kind of panics, and it's an easy sack. It's going to bring up fourth down.
A 33-yard attempt.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Jaguars will extend their third quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Yeah, and they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. The Steelers offense ready for this next possession. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with first and 10. Working from the gun, it's Jones. Incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
Brings up second and 10.
They'll run the draw with Warren. And he's followed up after a gain of a yard.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now. And partially, it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage of the game.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So here's a play, Mike, that is clearly designed to attack the middle third of the field. So think it's roughly the space between the numbers. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And once he understood where his leverage was and he gets his head around, great job by the quarterback on time, delivering a strike.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. Here's Jones to throw. Metcalf left side. He's got it. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
That's a gain of 3. It's third and 7.
Again, it's Jones. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line.
Their own 20-yard line.
Travis Etienne and the Jaguar offense ready to get back to work. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with first down. Throwing is Lawrence. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout. That's going to bring up second down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Lawrence. That's caught over the middle by Thomas. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter.
Pick up on the play. And it's
In motion is Myers. Here in this AFC Wildcard matchup. This is the NFL Playoffs on EA Sports. Third down, they need 5. In motion is Hunter. Lawrence. He'll find his tight end. It springs. 16-yard pickup on that ball. First down, Jacksonville.
That's good for the Jaguars. First down.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, they might be running out of time.
A gain of 2.
Now whistles here and a penalty. Somebody moved early up front. Lawrence on the bootleg. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
Pretty evident that the defense is just giving no time of day to any run actions. They are playing pass all the way, and he can continue to give as many play-action fakes as he wants. It hasn't affected anybody, and in this case, it results in a sack.
And on third down, that ball incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
The Steelers offense getting set to get back to work. They'll begin with first and 10. Gun, it's Jones. Going over the middle, this one is complete. He's taken down just shy of midfield. The rookie from Tennessee looking sharp with that throw. He gets his guys a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything...
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. 17 yards on that connection. That's a Steeler first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now Jones. That one, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be second down.
At the 40-yard line.
Throwing now is Jones. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now third down comes up. And that is incomplete. But there is a flag down into the play. Back by the quarterback. Let's see. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Jones to the air again. Big throw, taken in. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 7. At the Jaguars' 22-yard line.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd down and 7. Now Warren, and he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Throwing, Jones. That's complete. Calvin Austin. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8
yards. That's another Steelers.
A carry here for Warren. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
Offside. Defense. Still 1st down.
So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. On the handoff, this is Warren. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
On the ground, it's Johnson. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Now, Jones. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Well, we sit up here all the time and we try to break down why certain plays work or don't work. Well, this one's not real tricky. I mean, he just simply needs to catch the ball. I mean, that close to the 1st down chain, he just catches that ball and turns upfield. They extend this drive. He's got to come over to the sideline, take a deep breath, tell his guys, hey, man, that's on me. He's got to go out and make that next play because his team's going to need him to play better as the rest of this game continues.
Here comes a return from the 3. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Jaguars offense ready to get back to work. Their lead is 10. They go back to work, trying to add to it. It begins with 1st down. They go play action for Lawrence. That's to Hunter. He's got it right side. He'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
On the kid, changed it, and that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
He's brought down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
He was defended by Jalen Ramsey.
Here's Austin to return. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. Steelers offense get those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. To throw is Jones. He finds Austin with the ground. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a 1st down.
First down.
Things certainly look a little improbable right now, Mike, but I wouldn't say impossible. I think they've got to capitalize on this possession to pick up some points. Every single possession right now.
Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down. rookie quarterbacks just really struggle with early on in the NFL. If you just stare down your primary read, you're going to get yourself into a lot of trouble. So continue to work through your progressions, take what's there, find the open receiver, and with more reps, this is something that you have to imagine he's going to really improve. So I really like the decision, Mike. This is a rookie quarterback making more veteran decisions, and I think in his growth process this early on in his career, those are really good signs, because how often do we see these rookies still think they're back in college, they're the best player on the field, and they can make every throw, even if it's not there. You're not going to get away with that consistently in the NFL. Throw it away. Really nice job here by the young quarterback.
The Jaguars offense ready to get back at it. They're going to be trying to play keep away in this situation. Use as much clock as possible. Up a couple of scores as they start this drive. 1st and 10. They'll run it here with 2. Trying to bounce that one outside, but only to be able to get back to the original line of scrimmage. Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line.
At the 39-yard line.
Run out of the gun, and it's 2. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker. That one hit inside the 10, but it bounces forward into the end zone. Bring it back out to the 20-yard line. The Steelers offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. Here is 1st and 10. On play action, it's Jones. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Back to throw is Jones. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
A loss of 6 yards brings up 3rd and 16.
On 3rd and long, it's Jones. And that is incomplete.
I understand it's 3rd down, and the quarterback's trying to make a play, Mike, but if you're going to make a dangerous throw on 3rd down, you're going to force the ball into tight coverage, at least do it past the sticks. Try to pick up that 1st down and maintain possession. He tries to thread the needle. Ball falls incomplete, and now it brings up 4th down.
That's going to be caught, and that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a 4th down, 4th quarter stand, and forces a turnover on downs. In motion is Myers. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. So, right out of the 2-minute break, we get a timeout used by the defense with 1:56 to go. Up the middle, here is Chitton. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. And quickly, the clock stops again. Defense taking the timeout. $1:54 to go. On 3rd down, it's a run with Chitton. And that's not going to work either. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Gain on the play. It's 4th down.
Cam Little for this field goal attempt. This one from 47 yards out.
47-yard attempt.
Another one through the upright. He's 4 for 4 on the game. And the Jaguars will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter. So after the field goal, back out is Little to kick this one away. Austin now to return this. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. This is 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Out wide to Warren. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3. At the
Shotgun now for Jones. The 2nd down throw is incomplete. Here's a big one. This 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 3 yards to go.
To throw. They're running in a flash, and he lost the football. And no turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He's got his man. Complete to Wilson. And he's going to have the Steelers 1st down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some. Working from the gun, it's Jones.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Throwing is Jones on 3rd down. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
4th down.
They'll go for it. It's Jones. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Gotta let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. But Jaguars offense starting to trot out for this next possession. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts. So just one kneel down and then time to shake hands. 2nd and 11. So it is a win for our visitors, the Jaguars, as they are moving on. They got into the playoffs as a wild card. They get the win away